At this point of the training video, I would like to conduct a mock interview of the survey. When completing the surveys, ensure that you have the site ID, the date, and the initials of the interviewer all filled out. I will be working with my client, Despina, who's actually a colleague of mine, and at this point I have already gone over the consent process and the purpose of the survey, and we're just going to go through each of the questions together. So, Despina.
Hello.
So I really appreciate you taking the time to complete the survey with me, and so I know now that you understand that this is completely anonymous and confidential. The answers will never be tied back to you,
Yeah.
and if any questions you do not want to answer, just let me know and we can move forward, and if at any time you want to end the survey, just let me know.
Okay.
Yeah? Alright. So the first question asks, is this the first time you visited this harm reduction site?
No.
Okay.
I come about once a week.
Okay, perfect. And did you pick up supplies here today?
Not yet. I came for lunch, but I'll be getting supplies later.
Okay, so I'm just going to place yes because I know you'll be picking up later today.
Okay.
And are you picking up supplies for yourself, or are you picking up for somebody else, or are you picking up for both of you, for yourself and for someone else?
Well, I usually pick it up just for myself, but I always give clean stuff to other people if they don't have any. So I guess for both.
Yourself and others. Okay, I will do that one. And I know this is a bit of an awkward question to ask, but what is your gender?
I'm female.
Female? Alright, I'm just going to go that in. And what is your age in years?
I'm 27.
27? Okay. And how did you get to this site today?
I usually walk, but today I got a ride.
Oh, today you got a ride? Okay, I'm going to put car since today you got a ride.
Okay.
And how long did it take you to get to the site today?
Today it only took 5 minutes, but it usually takes me half an hour to walk.
Okay. Well, since you took the car today, I'll put the 5 minutes so
Okay.
it stays consistent. And do you live in the city where the supplies are today?
Well, I live just a few blocks away.
You live in several blocks away, so I'm
Yeah.
going to say yes, you live
Oh,
in this city.
okay.
And in the last month, did you find it hard to get new rigs when you needed them?
Well, it's usually not hard, but sometimes, like, I ran out because I just hadn't been here in time
Okay. So
to get more.
it's a yes, sometimes no, so which time do you write sometimes?
I think sometimes, yeah, because it happened to me this last month.
Sure, I'm going to write sometimes. And the next question says if yes or sometimes, why? And the choices are the site was not open when I needed them, the site was too far away, or I'm concerned about confidentiality or other.
Oh, it's just because the site wasn't open.
Okay.
Late,
alright.
yeah.
So I'm going to write site was not open when I needed them.
Okay.
In the last month, have you fixed with a rig used by someone else?
No.
No?
No.
Okay. And in the last month, have you lent a used rig to somebody else?
No, I never share.
Oh, okay. And in the last month, have you smoked crack?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to put yes. And did you use a crack pipe?
I used a pop can.
Okay, so for this question, I'm going to write no, since
Okay.
it wasn't a crack pipe. And the next question asks, in the last month, did you find it hard to get new pipes when you needed them?
Well, yeah, because we don't have pipes here.
Yeah, okay, so I'm going to put a yes. And the next question asks, what did you use if you were unable to get a crack pipe? And you explained to me that it was a pop can.
Yeah,
so
and
it's a-
sometimes I also use tinfoil.
Okay, so would you like me to put both pop can and
Yeah,
tinfoil? Okay.
yeah, I think that's fair.
Okay, I'll do that. And in the last month, have you shared either a pipe, a mouthpiece, or both a pipe and a mouthpiece?
Well, we don't have those, but I've shared my pop can with
Okay.
others.
Okay, so I'm gonna put, I'm gonna write a note and say you don't have access to any of these,
Okay.
but shared pop can.
Okay.
I'm just gonna write that down.
Okay.
Great. And then in the last month, have you lent to use crack cocaine pipe or a mouthpiece to someone else?
No, because I just use a pop can.
Of course, that makes sense.
But I have shared my pop can.
You have shared your pop can?
Yeah.
Okay, well, would it be alright if I put a yes for this since you are sharing at least what you're using for crack?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. In the last 6 months, have you overdosed by accident? So that's where you had a negative reaction from using too much drugs?
No.
No? Okay.
But I actually, my friend did.
Oh, okay. So the next question does ask, have you witnessed an OD in the last 6 months? And that was a yes?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll write down yes. Okay, so that's the first page of the survey. So we're going to move on to the second page of the survey. And the first question on the second page is, have you used drugs, prescription or non-prescription, in the past 7 days?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So now I have a list, since you have used drugs in the last 7 days, and remember this is all completely confidential, will not come back to you. I'm just going to ask you a list of drugs, and you can let me know if you've used them and how many times in the last week,
Okay.
and how you used them and if they were prescription or not.
Okay.
Have you used cocaine?
I've used crack.
Crack? Okay, that's the next one. So have you used cocaine powder at all?
No
Oh,
powder.
Okay, I'll put 0 for that one. But you just said you used crack.
Yep.
And how many times did you use it in the last week?
In the last week I used every day.
Every day? Okay, so I'll put 7.
Okay.
And how do you usually take it?
I usually smoke it.
Smoke it? Okay, let's circle smoke. And did you have a prescription?
No, there's no prescription.
Alright, I'm gonna put that one. Makes sense. Have you used heroin?
No.
Okay, just put a 0 for that one. Alcohol in the past
No.
7 days? Okay. Have you used speedballs in the past 7 days?
No.
No? Okay. Have you used amphetamines?
I
or-
haven't used it. I've only used crack.
Just crack? Okay, so I'm just going to go through the list really quickly then.
Oh, okay.
So, amphetamines you said no, marijuana,
No.
barbs,
No.
phenobarb, benzos,
No.
crystal meth,
No.
methadone.
No. Oh, actually, I'm on methadone. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Do you know how many days you took it?
I use every day.
Okay, I'm just going to write 7 for that one. And how do you usually take that?
I drink it.
Drink it? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to write swallow, usually we use for pills, so I'm just going to write other as drink.
Oh, okay.
That's right.
Yeah.
And did you have a prescription for this?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. And have you taken morphine in the
Nope.
past 7 days? Oxycontin?
No.
Dilaudid?
No.
Put a 0 for that one. So are there any other drugs that were not listed above that you had used in the past 7 days?
I am on prescription for antidepressant.
Okay, so I'm just going to write yes over here.
Okay.
And do you know the name of the antidepressant? By
No,
any chance?
I don't know the brand name.
That's
It's
totally
it
fine.
changed recently.
I'm just going to write antidepressants, not a big deal at all.
Okay.
And do you know how many days you used it in the past week?
Oh, I've been using it every day for the past few months, actually.
Okay, so I'll say 7 for the last week. And how do you usually take it?
I swallow it.
Swallow?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a pill, swallow. And did you have a prescription?
Yeah.
Okay. And this is the final question of the survey. It asks, have you taken 2 drugs, including alcohol, within 6 hours of each other in the past 7 days?
My methadone and crack I've taken within 6 hours of each other.
Okay, so I'm just going to write yes for that one.
Okay.
And I'm going to write methadone and crack.
Okay.
Well, that ends the survey. Do you have any questions?
No, that was great. Thanks.
I really appreciate your help. I mean, your cooperation in this is honestly invaluable. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Thanks.